Greetings! Battlefleet Gothic Armada has received several updates since I last featured it and enjoyed a beverage with it a while ago, and one of those updates brought in the Orks. As you can see, I have a big Ork ship. This is actually a Terra Cruiser, and it is painted bright red. Oh, by the way, today's beverage is a nice cup of tea. I was trying to think of a more speed-freaky type beverage, but honestly, if I started necking Red Bull or Relentless or any other generic energy drink, I would probably be, well, you probably wouldn't be able to understand what I'm on about, and the camera would be like that all over the place, so we're not going to do that. Anyway, as I said, they've introduced Orks, and Orks in Battlefleet Gothic from the tabletop version were always interesting because you could customize the ships, and they had very, very good forward guns. Actually, they had very, very good guns, but only in short range, and when you group them together they would not work in little amounts. Also, they have a little ship called a brute ram ship, which was always one of the best ships in the game because it is just an engine, a big choppy bit on the front, and then a guy in it going, yep, forward, forward, yep, still going forward, left a bit, right a bit, bang, and then you ram into it and you cause loads of damage. I don't know if you can actually do boarding with it. I just remember people ramming it into my neck runs, which was always funny to watch. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of this, especially the Orks. You can see this is bright red. This is because I've given it the Evil Sons clan favour. Now, the thing is, when you give them favour, they do change. So I've got an Evil Sons one. I've also got level 5 Basher, which is my carrier. And as you can see, that is a Bad Moon clan. And when you give them these favours, they get a couple of abilities. So this one, for a start, it changes the colour scheme and the look of it. So this is now bright yellow, which is always good. It also gives me the Shock Attack Mega Cannon, so I can do long-range snotling bombardment and do some boarding. And I've also got a Teeth Surplus, which +1 upgrade to the ship, and as you can see, I've got a fair few upgrades on that one. So yeah, I like the way that it colours them. In the game, when you painted it red, I think that it was the Evil Sons, was it? Yeah, the Evil Sons clan are speed freaks. So if you went for the speed freaks, you got an extra inch in your movement if you painted it red. I'm sure that was one of the rules. Anyway, it was when I played it many, many moons ago. Let's go to battle and we'll have a fight. So I'm still not overly impressed with the missions. I think that a lot of them are imbalanced. Some of them are pretty much impossible. Some of them are not too bad. But either way, let's just see what we can do here. I think I'd probably be able to go with just 3 big ships. So we'll go for my level 5 Terror ship, my level 2 Terror ship, and my level 5 Basher, which is actually my sort of carrier thing. And we've got a couple more renown left. Oh, by the way, my fleet's called the WAAAGH, because it makes them cry all the way home. Let's go for a nice little escort ship, and we'll click ready. So there is my ship. Yeah, that's cool. Boom, sorted. And it's all bright red. You can see there's lots of guns. It is built specifically. I don't know why one of the engines doesn't work. Look, the top right engine does not work. Alpha game is alpha, even though it's not alpha, it's actually beta, isn't it? Oh, protect my admiral ship. Right, I have to protect mine. So this is actually not too bad because I'm the defender. I just have to wait and then jump out. That's the objective of this. So what I will do then, I will sit it right in the corner like so in this gas field. Let me just turn this thing on. So as long as I'm in this gas field, I'll be okay. Then I want to place my other Terror ship forward like that, and then the carrier in between them, and then the Ravager, the little missile ship, probably about there, and then we will ready the fight. So you go straight over to there. This one will go forward to about there, and then my carrier will go over there. Now, the thing is, I have to defend this thing, but it's actually a close-range bombardment vessel, which is not good. So what I need to do, really, is take out them quite quick. Now, they do have a ship coming over there. They've got one there. They've got a couple more here, and I don't know where their big one is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my Ravager to do all ahead full. Orks cannot do any maneuvers, so they spin left, spin right. They can just do a boost forward. But when they ram it and stuff, they cause a lot of damage. So I want to quickly boost this way, get inside this gas cloud, and get myself some scouting on. Obviously, this thing here is my long-range ship, and what I'm going to do is point it roughly over there and then fire some missiles. So torpedoes away, and looks like I'm getting bombed. That's a bomb coming in there. My carrier is going to... Oh, there's some ships coming in there. It looks like it's versus chaos here. So what I'm going to do is get a little bit closer, fire my missiles, and then I will launch some bombers. Look out, we've got some bombers coming in there. It looks like they're getting close, and then bang, 2 torpedoes go in there. Let's activate Tactical Cogitator. We're going to try and get out of this stasis bubble because it's slowing me right down. My Ravager is not doing anything, so I'm going to come around the back like that, and then I will probably start casting a plasma bomb there, and then a stasis field there, and then what I'm going to do is face towards this little ship and fire my missiles. There we go. And if they're about to miss, which I think they are, what I'm going to do is use my tractor cannon and pull them towards the missiles like so, and bang, there we go. That's one of the things I can do, and then it should hit my ship, and if it doesn't, I've got a massive broadside, like so. I'm going to go for, I'm going to go for a boarding action first, and we can see the boards coming out the side there. That is good. It looks like everything kicking off around here. We've got a turret destroyed on this side, which is never a good thing. I want to probably use a stasis bomb around there just to keep them planted. There's a big ship. They've got a big ship coming in there, which is not good. I'm going to do a boarding action on them. I'm going to do a WAAAGH, which gives me some bonus to that. And then I want to head straight towards this ship and then activate maximum forward speed because I want to ram into the thing. And I've just missed it, which is a shame. But anyway, I'm going to bring my other ship back here. It looks like I've absolutely pummeled the hell out of that. Oh, no, it didn't. It just disappeared because I've not got anything within scout range. Looks like there's some shots coming past. I do need to get my bomber on the go. Let's activate that. I will get some... I need to manually alter it and fire some torpedoes. I think they're about good. And it looks like a couple of them are going to hit. Bang, bang, and turret destroyed as well. So... turret destroyed on this ship as well. I'm going to activate some brace for impact so I don't take as much damage. Activate some repair as well. And then I want to bring you... that's not close enough. I want to bring you over that way. It's not getting there. Come on. You guys follow that, please. I really need to destroy these little ships, and it's not happening. As I said, this ship is very close range, the one I have to defend, but I do only need to jump it out, so I just need to do a warp jump. What I'm going to do is plant it that way. I'm going to fire some torpedoes. This one has got nothing to do just yet. It looks like I've destroyed that guy over there, which is good. Now what I need to do, get my little Ravager, which I've totally forgot about. I'll tell him to attack that. We'll do all power, all firepower. This one is going to launch a bomber. It looks like that's blown up as well. We'll fire bombers over there. Hopefully we can take out this little ship. The thing about Chaos, I genuinely cannot get away with Chaos. I really can't. I'm not a big fan of Chaos at all because this should be something I like because they're maneuverable and they've got very fast, very long range weapons. But I just prefer getting right inside, get inside the jab and working the body. It tends to work out. Let me, actually I can start jumping my ship now. So what I'm going to do is point it over this way. I'm going to probably get myself some torpedoes firing, and then I'm going to, I think that's going to miss, but I'll use my tractor cannon to drag them closer, and then bang, there we go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to stasis bomb that. I'm going to probably see if I can do a boarding action against it, which I can. There we go. And now I'm going to start to jump out. So bombers over there. Cancel warp success. Yeah, I thought that might happen. What they've done, they've used a lightning strike to cancel my warping, which is understandable. Oh, look at that ship. All wrecked and stuff. I tell you what, the game is beautiful. It really does look very nice. That guy is trying to leg it, I believe. I think he is, yes. So what I need to do is a lightning strike, like so. I'm just not within range. Lightning strike failure. I didn't stop him. He's ran away. But because he's run away and I am not dead, I should win that. Whew. That was a tough fight. The thing is, as I've played a bit more, I've got to learn more about the game and about the moves and stuff. There's still things I'm not happy with. I still think there should be, you know, it would be nice to have the ability to zoom right out. To zoom right in, zoom right out. I know, like, some people said, oh, if you want strategic zoom, play Supreme Commander. Well, no. I want a space game like this, but to see the overall picture, I want to be able to zoom out more than about 2 feet. And having a massive zoom out would help with that. Also, some of the abilities, as I've mentioned, are a bit iffy, and that one primarily, that one there, is the one that really gets me, the micro warp jump. Still, I'd issue with that, mention it, not going to rant on. Either way, I've leveled up some ships. So, my level 5 Terror ship has not leveled up, but my level, it's level 3 Terror has. So we got a crew, and what is this built for? What is this built for? Let's look at my main ship, actually. This one is... It's got lots of guns, 4 of them. It's got a Prow torpedo launcher, tractor cannon, and a Prow mega zap cannon. Mega zap cannon zaps on the front and takes their shields out. And then I fire torpedoes, and then... Actually, no, fire the torpedoes and make sure they're still there with that tractor cannon. And then you've got the lots of guns, which is all close range. This one is got lots of heavy cannons, yeah, because these ones are, yeah, they're lots of guns, and these ones are lots of heavy cannons, as you can see, all spelt correctly. And we've got Prow torpedo launcher, and we've got Prow guns as well. So really, my crew needs to be a master gunner, because we need to increase the gun rate on this thing, because this is the one that gets inside the jab and works the body. Got a bit of renown there, nothing I can really spend anything on, no levels up there at all. You can see I've got Squadron Sergeant. This is a Squigs and Cage. It doesn't actually light up until you get one of the upgrades, which is here, which is mouse over it. It's chain squigs. Chain squigs allows the player to execute the captain if the ship is insubordinate. So basically, every other fleet. The ones available, because there's only Space Marines, Chaos, and Orks at the moment. There is going to be Eldar, and they're the 4 that came with the game when it first came out, box set and all that. And then they're going to be Space Marines shortly after release, and then there's going to be, I'm guessing, all of them eventually. Like I said, the one that I mostly played when I played this, when I first started playing it, I think I played a bit of everything really. I think it was mainly Imperial and Chaos, sort of swapped between the two, and then didn't really play it a long time, and then everybody got back into it in sort of like gaming circle, and then I played Necrons because I had a Necron army, so that's what I'm usually played, so I'm hoping to see them, but obviously we'll probably get Tau and other things as well. But anyway, let's do another fight. I want to keep this renown because what I want to do is give this guy a favour of probably Blood Axes. Blood Axes gives you a Nova Cannon, which is obviously something that only the Imperials should have, but you nick it, because the Blood Axes, I believe, were one of the first Orc clans to be encountered by the Imperium, and then because of that they looted a lot of their stuff, and so they have a lot of looted vehicles and stuff. You get commando training, so you can use running silent to surprise the enemy. Running silent and firing a Nova Cannon would be an interesting tactic with Orcs, but I don't think this thing is supposed to be a run silent type chap. It normally gets in there and kicks the crap out of stuff. We've also got Goths as well, which give you increased damage dealt by ramming by 50%, and also add 1 assault action when boarding. So it's probably going to be Raging Goths. Go for the Goth clan, because this thing's supposed to get in there and kick the crap out of stuff at very close range. So we'll go for another fight, and let's see how this one goes. So it is a cruiser clash. I am the defender. So cruiser clash, the only goal is to destroy and rout the enemy fleet. So it is a simple me versus them fight. I will get my ship together, and I think it's them 4 ships, really. So there we go. Get my ship together. See what I did there. Oh god, I'm so lonely. Right, so there's my nice ships coming along, obviously nice and brick and blocky. Don't know what they're going to do with the Eldar. See, in the actual board game, the Eldar had a very, very good way of maneuvering, and that was that you would pick, one of the sides would be designated as where the sun is, or where the source of light was coming from, because they have solar panels all over their ship. Solar sails, I think they're called. And the whole point is that you got loads of movement, or like your speed would dramatically increase if you are like a beam to it. So if the sun was, say, if this arrow represents where the sun is, if your ship was pointing that way, because most of your side was on the sun, you would get more speed. If you had your back or your front to it, you would get almost nothing. I think it was if you had your front to it, you were not too bad. If you had your back, it was almost nothing. Anyway. Let's get these into here. What I want to do is turn on this option so you can see exactly where the edges of things are, which is always useful. These are not well hidden, but we could just move forward, if I'm completely honest with you. We don't need to mess around. What's always best is if you sort of have a 2-pronged attack. You don't really want to block things in one. But then, to be fair, the way the Orcs work, you don't particularly care if you group everything up. It doesn't really matter too much, because most of your guns are short range. The more clustered and everything is, the better. It also depends on who I'm against, because I don't actually know, and I haven't got an auger probe or anything like that. I haven't got any scouting. So if I'm against Imperial, then it's actually a fairly even fight. The Orcs and Imperial roughly do the same thing, but these ships are ungodly. It's really slow. I mean, the Emperor would be ashamed. So I don't know what they are. I don't think the Chaos, because Chaos tend to be quite fast. I think they're either going to be Orcs themselves or Imperial.
Orcs is best.
Orcs is best, apparently. Yes, I couldn't agree more, actually. Orcs are just fun. That's one of the things that I really like about the Orcs, is that they are just fun. You know, you don't have to... You can play it seriously all you want, but they are just a real good fun faction. So this is my... Which one? This is lots of heavy cannons. This is my short range ship. What I'm going to do is roughly point it in that direction and fire torpedoes. This one is going to do roughly the same thing and fire it over there. This one is going to do... Well, it can't do that, actually. But this one will point over there and then fire some... I could fire boarding torpedoes, but I'm just going to fire torpedoes like that. And then they're out. So... Big stream of torpedoes going in. It looks like they don't have any defenses. That's bang, bang, bang. Oh, no, they do. And that's zipped straight past them. So that's a very, very small ship. I reckon I'm versing... I think it's Imperial. It's Orcs. Okay, fine. That's okay. That's a brute ram ship right in front of me. I'm going to brace for impact, and I'm going to wow, which gives me additional boarding action. They're going to ram me, but I'm going to kill it. There you go. Didn't do nothing. Waste of time. So that's fine. We're going to go to tactical cogitation, and I'm going to do a orc boarding. I'm going to do boarding, actually. No, probably not. Actually, probably a bad idea for boarding against orcs. We're going to turn roughly towards that way and fire some boarding torpedoes. See if we can board this ship and take it over. We do have WAAAGH going, so let's see what happens. Turn this right round and fire some boarding torpedoes. That's all failure. They're going to ram me, and bang! We'll do some more boarding. To be honest, that's a bit of a mistake on his part because he's kicked the crap out of us there, but when you consider that's I've got a much bigger ship and it's really, really close range. I've set it a 3k side engage, so yeah. Anyway, where's my other ships? I've got one other ship over here, which is not doing so well, so I'm going to activate that there. I'm going to say boarding over there, and then get my other ship in, and I want to drag it back that way with a tractor cannon. I want to fire some torpedoes about there. And then we'll fire a stasis bomb about there. This guy can get the hell out of dodge. In fact, what I'm going to do is activate my boost forward, like so, which he is. And then I'm going to activate a bomb about there. Don't know if it's going to be in it. I need to get this round though, because otherwise I'll be in my own bomb. I didn't get there. Fire that. Get a bit of boarding on that one. That's fine. This guy's really got hurt. So what I want to do is bring it over there, do a bit of repairing. That's really hurt that ship. What's happening over here? Looks like I've got two ships engaging this little guy, and he's actually legging it, if you look. He's trying to jump away. We've got some bombers going in, and I could do a lightning strike to stop him, but I think the shots killed him anyway. Right, that's blown up. So far, so good. We do have another ship coming in here. What I want to do is get that one out of the way so I can launch some torpedoes. What I'll do is I'll actually move that guy over that way. I really love that ability. It's fantastic. And then fire some torpedoes. Looks like the big ship's legging it again. Fire some torpedoes. Come on, turn a bit around. And you see, I need to manually get the... boarding failure, boarding success. I think I've just had my engine... I think I've just had the torpedoes destroyed, which is never good. Start repairing. Start repairing. You can activate maximum forward. You can do the same. Or you can't. There seems to be a bit of a glitch that these cancel out. I can't click on that until the other one sort of executed its full maneuver, which is a bit weird. Let's go for damage over there. This one I do need to do a lightning strike. Have I got a lightning strike available? 5 seconds on this. Doesn't matter because he's already dead. So it looks like they've only got one ship left. I've absolutely creamed them on this. Which, considering my last video, I got absolutely pummeled. It's a bit different, isn't it? That guy's trying to leg it as well, so I've definitely won. It's whether or not I can actually kill the guy is the question. Don't want to fire torpedoes because I'll hit my own other guy. Yeah, he's legged it. He's managed to get out, but look at the firepower going into that. This is why I like Orks, because you really just have to get in there and, you know, work the body, as so to speak. Also, because they've got so many missiles, there's a bit of a weird thing now that I can't remember ever doing this in the game, because the way the game worked is you fired missiles and they moved. They moved 30 centimeters each turn, if memory serves. I think you might have slow missiles and faster ones, but they actually moved, so you could fire them and they would go along. And it was a unique mechanic at the time as well. I don't know of any other game, certainly not a game that I've played, that does that. But most people used to fire them sort of mid-range, whereas in this, you've got like a minimum range, like the arming range of the torpedo, so you don't fire them and you don't use it as like almost battering ram, so you fire it from there and then it hits there. So when you fire them, you'll notice that there's like a red arrow showing you like, there's my power torpedo launch, you can mouse over it and you actually get these lit up, you see, in green. They'll get like a red arrow to show where the minimum engagement range is, and if they're hitting there, I don't think they do any damage. After that, then you do damage, but I just use it to get right in close, make sure they're just out of red, and then fire them and kick their ass that way. It always seems to work. Right, so it looks like this guy's been leveled up for quite a while, I think, but I've got a total of 532 renown. Enough for this guy, I think, to get a bit of favour. So I've already tried Evil Sons. I've already tried Bad Moons. These are Orc pirates, by the way. So they're not supposed to be... I don't know if they're supposed to be one clan, because I don't think you would really get all of these clans working together, because Orcs fight everything, including themselves. So, yeah, I don't know what the deal with that would be. So we either go with Blood Axes, which gives me a Nova Cannon, which is a very, very long-range gun, and it also gives me Running Silent. Now, that's more for a long-range ship. If I get another cruiser, what I'm going to do is go for Blood Axes and have a long-range Nova Cannon and a long-range Zap Gun on the front, and then probably the launch tubes like I've got on the side of this. So that'll probably be what I'll go for this one, for the other cruiser I get. But I think I'm going to go with the Goth clan. So this is increased damage up by ramming by 50%, a lot of ramming, and I get one assault action when boarding, so that's not bad. I could also go for Evil Sons, which allows them to move tractor cannon, that's pretty good, and combustion gauge refill, I don't really care too much. Bad Moons is shock attack mega cannon on the front, which we've already seen, and the Teeth, which is another upgrade. I think we'll go with Goths. Now, I believe the Goth colour scheme is... it's sort of black and white, or black and like a light greyish colour, and they tend to put loads of checker patterns all over their things. So let's try what this is. It is, yeah, it's like a black and white, basically. It's pretty much exactly what I said, and nice. The amount of detail that's got on these ships is amazing. One more fight, I think, because then I might get level 5 and get a bit bigger ship. I have to point out that I've been, as far as I'm aware, all of this gets wiped. So it's sort of an even match by the time we get to release, which is, I can sort of understand that. I haven't tried the multiplayer yet. I know a couple of friends that own this, and they want to give it a go. But then you can't actually do, at the time of recording, invites. It's just a 1v1 random search. Now you could probably do the 3-2-1 press the go button trick, and then hopefully you'll get matchmaked. But you know, the option is there for invite friend and 2v2, but it's just blanked out because this is after all the beta. So I have to protect my admiral ship once again, so it shouldn't be hopefully too difficult. What I'll do, I'll put it in the center there. And I'm just going to surround it with bigger ships. And we'll put my little ship in the corner. And probably about there. And actually, no, move it to there. These ones are close together, like so. We'll put this one. This is my carrier. What I'm going to do, actually. Put the admiral ship about there. Put this guy about there. It's always best to sit in the corner, I think. Can't redeploy that for some reason. It won't let me redeploy it. I don't know what's up with that. There we go. Redeploy it to about... the carrier needs to go right next to the ship and then ready. So, go forward. Go forward. Ah, damn it, they're right in front of me. Oh well, what I'll do then, I will point roughly in their direction and fire some torpedoes. And this one will point roughly in their direction and fire torpedoes. And this one will fire roughly, or looking roughly in their direction, and fire torpedoes. Sometimes boarding torpedoes is that side, sometimes it's that side, and you have to actually read the thing. And then this one, you've probably guessed it. Look, oh, that's a carrier of some kind, because it's just launched their fighters, and what they do is swarm around that ship and help it out. Let's not go near this minefield. You got it. Let's come across the bow. And that's what? Is that chaos? That's chaos. Yeah, it's chaos ships. Okay, so it's chaos versus myself. Okay, so you can come this way. Come here, mate. And then we're going to engage you. So we will do a boarding action. Like so. And hopefully he's going to go into the minefield. Nope, because he's already dead. Well, I'll handle that. Right, big ship. Let's get this thing down. What I'm going to do is boarding it. Engine's disabled as well, which is even better. And that means I can point roughly in this direction, fire torpedoes, and then pull down here. What I want to do is fire a bomb there and a stasis bomb there. So it's going to try and dodge out of the way, but it's not going to happen. It's turned, which is a very good idea, to try and reduce. Let me just fire some torpedoes as well as some... Oh my good grief, this is going to get absolutely pummeled, this thing. Look at that, absolutely ruined. I know I've actually bombed myself there and got myself stuck in status, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do a brace for impact, and then start running away, to be honest with you. I'll run behind these ships, because a lot of their ships is over here. Ravage is not doing anything, but I'm going to turn it towards that area, and then we'll do a brace for impact. Yeah, I know I actually put myself in stasis there, but it doesn't really matter. That can do a lock-on, that can do a brace, and we'll actually do a board against that guy there as well. This guy can do a WAAAGH, which is... I still don't... What's it actually say? The ship in range, assaulting the ship... The ship in range, including the ship, gains a free assault action every time they board an enemy ship. Okay. I'm going to jump this ship to there, because I want to get in front of it, like so, and then I want to go to that way. Oh, it's dead. Oh, well. I'm going to turn this round. Firebomber's there. I have not yet. I'm going to keep running this away. I only need 15 more seconds, and I can jump out. We're going to hit it with the hammer lots to repair it. You can see they're trying to assault boat me and I'm running away. What I want to do is ram with this thing. But it's not going to happen because it's so light. Spin it round. We'll probably fight off there. I want to ram with this thing. Oh, hang on. We might be able to come round. Get that out the way. There we go. Pull this around. It's really difficult to ram these ships. And here we go, ramming. Come on, ram it, ram it, ram it. Yes, 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 yes! Bollocks, missed it. Close enough, close enough. Right, I think I can get the I can jump the ship out now. Warp jump. It is, after all, we are here just to try and... I'm going to risk it. I was going to say what I'm going to do. Where is that other ship? Let's do a shock attack gun. Yeah, fires like grots over there. What I was going to try and do is... I was going to just sort of run away and hide. But you know what? That's not really the Orc way. And it wouldn't really be playing the Orcs right if we did that. Oh, weapon destroyed. That's not good. Let me send some bombers over there. Spin this right round. And we'll put a bomb there. Not a status bomb, just an actual big bada boom bomb. It looks like that guy's legging it, which I don't really like. So I'm going to try and lightning strike him. Why can't I lightning strike it? It's ran out already, that's why. Okay, so there's just one ship left. It means I might get my ramming in here. I think that's coming straight towards me. All power to engines. Here we go. It's not moving. Yes. 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 Here we go. Oh, damn it. It hit the status field. It hit the stasis field. And then it stopped. Oh, it just ran out of fuel. You know what? It's not going to matter much because I've got boarding there. Got a bomber going in. My other main ship's coming in as well. See, chaos are good. And I know what I'm going to do now is pull it back over. Closer towards this ship. And then I'll fire torpedoes. Boarding torpedoes, actually, because I fired the wrong ones. We'll do a lock-on. That's going to hit. Boarding torpedo failure, sadly. Do another stasis bomb about there to try and slow it right down. We'll do another boarding. Another little ships not moving. As I said, it's nice to zoom out, but at the moment I'm just absolutely pounding this thing. That's going to get locked in stasis, so I'll fire torpedoes like that. And I'm going to stop this ship about there. I was going to say, if I jump... I can't actually jump in there because that would be silly. There's the torpedoes, all slow-mo as you can see. Look at the shots. That's not going to last much longer, is it? Yeah, I think that exploded. I think that's the last ship, yeah. And there's the wreckage of it. I really can't speak for the balance of the game at this point, and obviously, if there is an issue, then you can totally forgive it because it's in beta. But, I must confess, Orks seem pretty hard. I'm now level 5, the WAAAGH ambulance is now level 5, which means that, let's have a quick look, you've reached level 5. You've unlocked the battle cruiser slot. You've unlocked another upgrade of your escort ships. And unlocked the higher ranked missions. So there's my escort ships. By the way, I haven't actually given them any upgrades. Unlock slot, add ship. So, this is the big ship. So, the way the Orks work when you get new ships, you get custom points. So these are all these yellow ones are the stock things that it gets, right? but you can change it around. So you get prow guns, double prow guns apparently. You also get prow torpedo launchers. On the side, you get lots of guns and lots of guns. I can instead use a point of, one custom point, obviously KUSTOM, the proper spelling as we all know, and change that to say Grot ship launcher if we wanted to. Or I could say on the front we want another Grot ship launcher. What? Grot ship launcher on the front? That's weird. Or we can have a prow mega zap cannon, or a prow guns. We've got prow guns, we've got torpedoes. What else can we have? We can have lots of heavy cannons. I like the idea of a big carrier, which is, you know, two Grot launchers. But then, it seems a bit sort of redundant. Mega cannon and prow mega zap cannon. The mega cannon, as you can see, is like a long range. It hits you like a truck, but torpedoes are always useful. Prow guns, and they've all got the Ork accuracy. Like, you wouldn't really call it a downside, I guess. Yeah, it is a downside. Ork weaponry lacks accuracy. They have fewer chances of hitting and suffer greater penalties from distance. And guns, the number of attacks is modified randomly up plus and minus 50%, which is, you know, sometimes you could get a lot of guns going in, and sometimes you get a really crap roll. I like the idea of like a carrier, as I said, but I might just go for, what are them? What's the difference between them ones? That is a range, that's damage 48, range 3000. That one is damage 1, range 6000. So that is really up close and personal. I wanted to do like a long range thing. I could paint this one. I did say I could paint one red, which I haven't got. So if we go for prow guns, Grot ship launchers, prow guns, so if they get in the front they're going to get shot, and prow torpedo launchers. It would be nice to have a mega zap cannon, but I don't need it. A mega cannon would be nice as well. That's only range 3k, and then the prow mega zap is 12. It would be nice to have another custom point to get my prow mega zap. Actually, now that I think about it, you get double zap, double prow zap, guns on the side, and a nova cannon. Rude not to, wouldn't it? There you go. There's the ship. Are they the same? They look the same to me. It is a battle cruiser, though, so it's only supposed to be slightly bigger. It's not the biggest ship you can get. I think there's one above this. But they look like the exact same model to me. Obviously, the different colour schemes, you understand. But they look the same. They are the same. Oh, well, it's a shame. Look at that in the background. That's a rock. That's one of the ways the Orks travel. They get a big asteroid, they clamp loads of stuff to it, and it's called a rock. Excellent. And just not just an asteroid, just anything that can find crisp packets, pot noodles, whatever. Anyway, that is my battle cruise that I'm a little bit disappointed with, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, leaving it there. Hope you've enjoyed watching some Orks kick the crap out of stuff. It is something that I'm going to be playing more of. As always, comments in the comments if you want to see more races and all that sort of thing. Then let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.